Bitoon tree health benefits. Scientific name: Barringtonia asiatica. Mangrove habitats in the tropics from Madagascar to Malaysia, Taiwan, Philippines, Northern Australia, and Polynesia. Colors: green when young, turning to brown as they matures. Shapes: broadly pyramidal, 4.5 angled, indehiscent, smooth, 9.11 centimeters in diameter, apex tapering, and crowned by calyx. Health benefits: beneficial for stomachache, coughs, influenza, sore throats, bronchitis, headache, diarrhea, malaria, chickenpox, tumors, tuberculosis, and many more. Barringtonia asiatica, commonly known as fish poison tree, putat or sea poison tree, is a species of genus Barringtonia and Lecythidaceae family. The plant is native to mangrove habitats on the tropical coasts and islands of the Indian Ocean and Western Pacific Ocean, extending from Zanzibar in the east to Taiwan and the Philippines, where it is locally known as Botong or Bitoon. Japan's Yaeyama Islands and Ogasawara Islands, where it is locally known as Gobanoshi, Fiji, New Caledonia, Solomon Islands, Tuvalu, the Cook Islands, Wallis and Futuna, and French Polynesia in the West. The plant is grown along streets for decorative and shade purposes in some parts of India, for instance in some towns on the southeastern shore. Plant description: Barringtonia is a small to medium-sized, evergreen, perennial tree that grows about 7.2 meters high, with a cylindrical bole of 30 centimeters diameter. The plant is found growing in littoral sandy beaches, coral sand flats or river banks, in mangrove swamps at sea level, and also inland near rivers on limestone hillsides. It grows best in a fertile, humid, and well-drained soil. Bark surface off the plant is slightly grooved and longitudinally fissured, cracked or scaly, thick. Lenticels often distinctly diamond-shaped, brown, red-brown or gray, sometimes tinged with pink. Inner bark finely, firmly fibrous, yellow-brown to pink or white, with yellowish streaks, without exudate. Leaves. Leaves are opposite to subopposite, sessile, simple, dark green above, paler dull green below. Ovate to obovate oblong, 20.4 centimeters long, and 10.2 centimeters wide. Leathery, shiny, base cuneate, margin entire, apex obtuse or broadly rounded, with pinnate venation. Young leaves may be pinkish olive with pink veins. Older leaves wither yellow or pale orange.
Flowers.
Flowers very showy, with 4 white petals, and lots of fine, pink-tipped stamens forming a pom-pom, shape 10.15 centimeters. According to Corners, the buds beginning to swell at noon, but the petals and stamens do not unfold until nearly sunset, when the heavy perfume becomes noticeable. By sunrise the next day, the entire circle of stamens and petals fall off the tree. Fruits. Fruits are broadly pyramidal, 4.5 angled, indehiscent, fibrous, smooth, 9.11 centimeters in diameter, apex tapering and crowned by calyx, pericarp spongy, fibrous. They hang from branches and have a tough, corky fibrous husk that aids in their dispersal by water. The fruit floats and the softer outer layers rot in the water, so the fruit is stranded on a faraway shore as a fibrous basket surrounding the seed. Fruits are green when young, turning to brown as they mature. The fruit consists of seeds that are oblong, 4.5 centimeters long. Traditional uses and benefits of Barringtonia or Bitoon. Various parts of the tree are used in folkloric medicine in its native area of habitation. Leaves are heated and applied externally for stomach ache in Philippines. Fresh fruit is scraped and applied topically to sores in Bismarck Archipelago. Dried fruit is ground and mixed with water and taken for coughs, influenza, sore throats, and bronchitis. Externally, it is applied to wounds and a swollen spleen. The Aborigines use the plant as a fish poison and sometimes to alleviate headache in Australia. Decoction of the leaves is used to treat hernia in Fiji. Bark decoction is used for constipation and epilepsy. Fresh leaves are topically applied against rheumatism, and the seeds are used as a vermifuge. Fruit or seed is used as a fish poison in Indonesia and Philippines. Externally, it is applied to wounds and a swollen spleen after an attack of malaria. Backaches and sore joints can be treated using the bark, leaves, and fruits. Rheumatism can be treated using the fresh leaves, while their juices are used to treat diarrhea. Fruits are applied externally as a treatment for sores. Used externally, the fresh nut is scraped and applied to a swollen spleen after an attack of malaria. Bark is used externally for treating sores. Leaf material of this species was active against some tumors. Pounded leaves are said to cure chicken pox. An infusion of the leaves and bark has been used by Aborigines in Australia to treat chest pains and fever. Juice of the wood was formerly used to blacken teeth in Kalimantan. Pacific Islanders treat inflammation of the ear and headache by using the leaves of B. asiatica. Fruit of B. asiatica is poisonous to fish, and the juice is used to control scabies. Juice of the fruit is used to treat parasitic skin problems. Bark is used to treat tuberculosis. Juice of the bark is given for chest pains or for vomiting from heart trouble. Sap from the bark has been used for treating ciguatera poisoning, coughs, and urinary infections, and the red-leafed form is used as a contraceptive and for abortion. Culinary uses. Fruits are eaten as a vegetable after prolonged cooking to remove the saponins in Indochina. In Indochina, the young fruits are consumed as a vegetable after prolonged cooking. Fruit can be used as a flavoring in food. Young leaves and shoots of some Barringtonia are eaten as a salad or in chutneys. Other facts. Tree is planted as shade in avenue and boulevard trees along the beach. Wood is of little economic value, but in some places, for example in Kadiri, Java, in the Nicobars and the Philippines, it is used for native huts. Also, if impregnated, it is suggested that it would make good tiles, paving blocks and cabinets. All parts of the tree are poisonous. The active poisons, including saponin, fruit or seeds, are used as fish poison. Ground seeds are used to stun fish for easy capture. Its flowers emit a sickly, sweet smell that attracts bats and moths pollinators at night. It is often planted as a shade tree along boulevards and avenues along the sea. Wood is light and soft, and is used for light work, carving, and turnery. Oil from the seeds is used for lighting lamps. Wood is used in boat making. Mature trees yield about 500 to 2,000 fruits per year. Wood of Barringtonia is used for local house building, general planking, flooring, boat building, moldings, interior finish, household utensils, agricultural implements, boxes, crates, and wooden pallets. In the Nicobar Islands, New Guinea, and Pacific Islands, the bole is used to make canoes. It can survive afloat for up to 15 years. Disclaimer. The content and the information in this video are for informational and educational purposes only, not as a medical manual. All viewers are urged to consult with a physician before beginning or discontinuing use of any prescription drug or undertaking any form of self-treatment.